we're gonna start it off with this one that's in the works just now. But then, yeah, fire freeball1 versus TheGons.
TheGons. Not just any guns.
Yeah, who has been in some older mystery tournaments that I didn't realize.
There's a few of these.
Returning players.
I think Calco is one as well.
Is he? I don't think so.
But there were some other people that I thought,
Yeah.
it's a new guy, but no, that they've been in like 5 of these.
We're the new ones.
Yeah.
We're so new we don't even know.
We're the new generation.
We really are. So TheGons is from an older generation, but has come back. Generations is a weird word to use here, but...
All the way back in 2016.
Yeah. A returning player, nonetheless. I mean, it does feel like a long time ago, 2016. A higher win rate on the right side of the screen, but a little bit more experience on the left side of the screen from Freeball. I guess I favor TheGons here, but...
Yeah, I would favor TheGons. I think like the difference between like, I don't know, like 2-1 win-loss rate versus something like this, like 14-12. That's theoretically worse than 2-1, but then 2-1 is just so little that the difference in experience will probably matter.
Totally agree. Pretty big sample sizes on both these players. The path they took to get here, Freeball, was defeated by mid-boss in a pretty class, like, they were a typical mystery tournament sort of platformer, just some GBA thing. It's way too zoomed in. There's a blind drop into a sewers.
Terrible game.
It was not good. I think that was a backup. I'm not sure. Defeated it might be Mikey in the commentator favorite stuntman for the GBA.
Yeah.
And then I think picked up was this a free win on Pufferfish? What happened?
No, this was...
They played some
2 days ago.
Yeah.
What did they play?
Oh.
I think Pufferfish King was not happy, I remember that.
Well, he lost, so.
Yeah.
Oh, what did they play?
It was mini golf. Bunghole.
Oh, right. That was them.
Yeah.
Beavis and Butthead's Bung Hole in One. Of course.
You sound a bit different today.
Because I woke up, so I got my morning voice. It's deeper.
I was more like, oh, is it a different microphone? But no, it's just...
Nope.
Hungover.
I got more bass. No, I'm not hungover. I'm just... it's normal.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can hit the low notes when I do. I can go down here pretty easily now.
Nice.
TheGons defeated Rickery, who is one of our stronger sort of newcomers in Mystery Tournament, actually, in the first round.
I think so, yeah.
Futari wa Puricure Arianai.
That was a 2-player...
Sono wa Daimekyu.
It was a like Lost Vikings kind of thing, where you switch between characters and try to solve puzzles that require one character to stand on the switch, and then you change character, and it takes 3 seconds every time, and it's so annoying.
Yep. It's also really zoomed in a game where you really want to see the overall level to know where to go.
Yeah,
but you can hit a button to like scout around the level a little bit.
You gotta collect all these hearts, if I remember right, and you just kind of have to guess where they are. I don't think you can look around. There's like a preview of the level when it starts, but then that wastes time because you're not moving while it's moving around.
Yeah. Oh, it was Sailor Moon that you could look around. Maybe not in this one. I tested it. I just forgot everything. It was pretty early on. And then lost to Pika Pals in a very trippy puzzle game, Ethereal, where you could move horizontally, or you could like go up or down rows if there was like a thing that you could sort of latch onto and flip over.
Yeah, or clip into, as TheGons showed us.
that did happen. I missed the race, but I saw the clip, so to speak. The clip. And then Prince Caro, who is another returning player. I didn't realize these two faced each other. That's pretty interesting. Prince Caro's been around since like MT3 or something, and then not recently until now, where they got stuck in hell playing Drifters Don't Break for like an hour plus.
It was a 90-minute race. It went to time.
Oh, it went to time, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It was an easy game.
Yeah, that was a tough one. But the Gons came in on top thanks to a backwards reverse jinx from Maurice.
I mean, to be fair, it was level 8, and Prince Caro, the Guns never actually cleared level 8, and they got to it after, so it didn't matter in the long run.
Nice.
But I will absolve myself of every, like, rigging guild.
The game has been pulled. I tested this one, so I know a little bit about it.
So you saw the reject we did the other day, right? I saw you in the IRC.
No, I didn't watch the race though. I was just in the IRC to record it and stuff afterwards.
Ah, okay. So, this is NES Homebrew. It's not too much of a spoiler, I guess. And I always had a very high opinion of NES Homebrew. I feel like if you have the skill to make a homebrew game, then there is a good chance that it will be a good game, you know? There's a lot of great homebrew. There's like Micro Mages, the Cowlitz Second Adventure, which is a weird title, but whatever. Lawnmower is a good game if we're being kind of objective.
That Bat Puncher game is pretty good.
Oh yeah, Space Scouts by the same guy. I think Micro Mages is by the same guys too, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Then there's like Alter Ego, that's a great game. There's some good Genesis homebrew. So homebrew, I feel like, has this barrier of entry where you need to already be skilled in the arts of game making.
Yeah, NES is also like, it's practically assembly, isn't it? That you gotta make it in.
I think there's C compilers for NES and Game Boy.
Okay.
But yeah, so my whole point of this tangent was, I would normally think this is a good game, but we played the worst, like maybe the worst game I've ever played, which was an NES homebrew. Like, it's bad. It's bad in every single way. The music was good. Actually, the music was alright. But other than that, everything was terrible. So I no longer have this like honeymoon phase with NES homebrew.
I'm sad I missed it. I don't know. I guess I can look at the tester comments and see what they thought about it.
I can tell you what they thought about it because we got like reject reasons. This one was
this game is one of them at least.
This game is like an old used broken down car or something like that. Because every time you like restart it or go again, something else doesn't work.
He said, I hated this enough that I didn't want to progress. Others can give their opinions. I may be biased, I guess. PPC said, I played for 10 minutes, managed to load a screen the wrong way by literally just walking, and then the game crashed. I could think of a million reasons to reject if I had to sum it up with a succinct reason. It's like driving an old beat-up car.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to go wrong and when it'll happen, and when you find something new wrong every time you use it. Oh, and it sucks.
Really did suck. Like there's no excuse, I think. Alright, let's have a look if this game also sucks. Because we got Slow-Mo.
This is, they're gonna go into easier difficulty, and it's still gonna be really frickin' hard. This is a hard game. It's a super precise sort of platforming thing. And like the name says, you are a mole and you move very slow. So there's going to be all these like fast moving things you want to dodge, and you're slow, so it's hard.
Freeball said he doesn't trust the hitbox of the level select, and he's too scared to accidentally start. There's no audio.
I forget if this game had sound. Oh yeah, there it is. It's not great sound. It's one of those like programmer did the sound sort of.
Doesn't work anyway. Freeball said he had sound, he doesn't, so we get music.
Yeah, well, he does have. He has lots of sounds. The sounds of the music, the sound of his voice.
No, that's TheGons. That's TheGons. Freeball has no audio whatsoever.
I see. So might be stuck with some rainwave.
Alright, so yeah, what do? We dodge spiders, and if they hit us, we spin.
So this game is hard enough as it is, but it also has this additional mechanic that I think is terrible. In the top left corner of the screen, you'll see a timer start ticking down at the start of every screen.
Oh, really?
When it hits 0, it means that even if you beat the screen, you do not get a checkpoint for having beat the screen. If you want the checkpoint, you got to beat it within the timer.
What if I beat the next screen within the timer?
Then you get that checkpoint. But good luck first trying any screen in this game because it's not that easy. You are basically guaranteed to have to just do a screen again if you don't do it fast enough. And there are so many times where you're watching the timer tick down as you're holding towards the edge of the screen, and it goes 02, 01, and you see it flip over to 00 before you go, and you're like, God damn it.
I think it's an interesting concept. To like lock checkpoints behind doing well enough.
Yeah, except checkpoints are for people who are doing bad. So it's like opposite. I don't like it. But
I think
the game itself, it is solid. Like when you move left, he moves left. When you move right, he moves right, sort of thing. Very responsive. Some of the things the game asks you to do were so difficult for me, like things just moving so fast on so many different cycles. I couldn't process any of it. I couldn't like read and react to things. I had to just like the way they used to fly rockets in NASA, where they couldn't really see what they were doing even. They had a flight plan. They knew like, hey, the rocket's gonna go up for this many seconds, and then we're going to turn right a little bit for this many seconds, and then we're going to then we're going to keep going, and then after 2 minutes or something, we're going to do this, right? Yeah. So they had no idea. They were just pushing the buttons at the right time and hoping that it was going to be what they had sort of planned it all out to be, And that's how I played the harder screens of this game. It was just like, hold left for about 30 frames, jump, a little hesitation here, jump again, sort of thing. It was the only way I could get through the really hard screens in this game.
Freeball made it onto this top platform. 0.
Yeah, 0. No checkpoint.
If you jump on this stupid thing near the end of the screen that TheGons is on, you die. Both players fell for that.
This was one where I was ahead of Jorf. We were racing together. I was ahead of him for a fair margin. And then some of the more difficult stuff tripped me up. There was one that I was on forever with some diagonal lightning things moving back and forth. And he just kind of like did it on the second or third try or something, and it just ruined my morale entirely.
Well, now I don't want to play anymore.
Free ball 1 second. Oh, it gets clipped by the corner. I don't know if he would have got that checkpoint anyway.
That happens to TheGons like 3 times now.
So we see a new screen here, but no checkpoint. So yeah, TheGons dies. Back to the start.
But now you can think about it. Like, okay, I should have jumped farther, which isn't that helpful in this case. But like, there may be situations where it is helpful to see the next screen.
Checkpoint for TheGons. Can look at this screen as much as they want.
Free ball. 3, 2.
Oh. Nice.
It's not super tight. I've seen them do 2 seconds a lot.
Yeah. It's some of them are easier than others, to be sure. Also, the amount of trouble they're having this early on has got me a little worried.
Really? I was gonna ask you how many screens there are.
This is... Oh man.
Freeball got this. Nice.
I guess they're only like a sixth or a seventh of the way through the goal or something, but also like it does get harder. Oh, this diagonal lightning is the first time where you realize this game. This is where it takes the gloves off. You can't hide in
Oh.
the little corners.
You have to
You
make
have
it
to
in
do
one
a
cycle?
no. You got to do a jump out
Oh.
and to the right
No
over
way.
it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I think he even waited too long. That wouldn't even have worked. I think you gotta jump earlier than this.
Basically, the players are doing anything but the thing I described because that just seems so hard and so like, no, that can't be what you're supposed to do, sort
Yeah.
of thing. So they exhaust every other possibility before they're left with nothing. Nothing but the cold truth that this game isn't messing around. Okay, free ball there. Had a pretty good shot at one.
I'm just here to apologize.
Hey, you submitted this one.
I did. I'm not going to stay for long because I'm technically on my lunch break, but I mean, I enjoyed this game immensely just because I do like difficult platformers.
Oh, free
but
ball! What? Nice.
I do understand that some people don't. So that is all I will say. Enjoy it.
You almost first tried
Alright.
that one. So you you gotta jump past this spider in this stupid 1x1 hole.
Could you imagine getting here with no checkpoint and just being like, well, I guess I just gotta jump in this hole and like just do it, right? Like that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, the combination of like super difficult plus not getting the checkpoint thing really hurts this for me. Also, like, difficult's fun, but like there's a sweet spot for difficulty where like you might, if you do really good, you might just do it first try. You might be able to kind of sight read what you're looking at and react to it. Or even if you didn't, or it never happens during a race, you feel like, oh, you could have. Like maybe just barely you could have. And in this game, never once did I ever get to a screen for the first try and thought like, oh yeah, I almost got it. Like it was like the first thing would ruin me every time. We got a new mechanic.
Do you lose control? Or does it just look like it?
It just looks like it. You drop like a stone.
Oh god. The tight cycle over there.
Yep.
I think I would enjoy this. Like, I would enjoy this more than, like, a regular NES shooter.
TheGons, okay, is starting to do these curl around jumps. They were trying to do the quick, just run for it so many times and got so close that they didn't want to give up on it, but... Checkpoint for free ball. This is a weird one. If you keep your feet here in the sludge, you move slower than if you sort of let the sludge carry you by sort of, like there, that state where you're on your back. Yeah. So you got to kind of manage that to go faster if you want the checkpoint. But of course these spikes are here, so you have to be wary of those as well. I think you can go into the backsliding state if you press down. But that was not very intuitive to me. It took a little bit to sort of zero in on what the screen wanted.
I feel like he's gotta be faster for that second one.
Yeah.
You wait for the first one, right? I don't think you can make the first cycle, but then I think you gotta be faster. If you go slow, look at this. He's got like 3 seconds after the spike disappears. That's
yeah,
not gonna
I think
happen.
if you want the checkpoint, I think you need to make that cycle you're talking about. I might not have got this checkpoint. I might have just sort of done this screen and the next one multiple times.
Oh, the gun's catching up to the sewers. Unless he fails on any of these screens, but I hope not.
It's funny too, you can't like jump against the current to like go slower in the little one tile thing. Like you can't do much to slow your progress if you're too far ahead, so you just go right into the spikes.
I have no idea how he's supposed to make this cycle. Doesn't look like you can jump over the spikes here. Too slow over mole.
Well, we haven't seen him get into that sort of backslide position really quickly. Oh yeah, the sewer grate kills you.
Oh, that's also spikes. Cool.
Yeah. It's a little spiky. It's as spiky as the spikes if you look at it.
So you should just wait at the start and then try to hit the cycle and just chill, right? Like if you just wait at like before the first sludge thing, and then you get into a fast backwards position, slidey position.
I guess. I mean, you can wait there. You can wait in the sludge the way Freeball is doing. It's all kind of whatever.
I mean, he's got to make the cycle now.
Yep.
Oh, he makes
There it is.
Okay.
Did he get a checkpoint though? I missed it.
Yeah.
He did.
It was so much easier than anything on the screen that TheGons is on.
Yeah.
I don't like these double disappearing cycle blocks.
Yeah. Especially with like this, so you can sort of control your descent by either sliding fast or walking slow, but you don't have much control. Oh, TheGons is on the next screen, and the spring is messing with him a little bit, so this is not going to be a checkpoint either, and dies.
Ooh, that's close.
It's tough wanting to like first try a section like that to sort of get that checkpoint you missed. You need to go, right? You don't have any time at all to stop and think about what the screen is, what should I do, right? You have to just go.
That one is a bit easier because it starts with those like almost tutorial spring jumps.
Mm-hmm. Freeball is nowhere close to the correct timing on these platforms.
Yeah, okay, I don't know.
He's getting a little bit closer now.
He had it before. I don't know what happened.
Oh, now your bounce cycles need to sync up with the platforms. That was good. No checkpoint, though. Way too much hesitation on the springs. And then hesitated at the start of this screen, so he's not going to get another checkpoint, and it's going to die and go all the way back.
I mean, you don't need any checkpoints if you just first try everything.
This race would not finish if there were no checkpoints.
Yeah, we're going to enter the red brick section.
TheGons is back on the screen. Are we going to see a checkpoint? Waits a little bit. Waits a little bit. The spikes are there. The spikes are there. Oh.
I like how the paste bin includes a screenshot of the red brick section. And, I mean, it's a section
red
full
bricks.
of... Yeah. Like, what did you expect?
You never know. Better safe than sorry, right? Like, I don't know. If you were colorblind, these green bricks might look a lot like red bricks, and then you're like, is this the red brick section? Oh boy, this wasn't that hard at all.
Okay. That's true.
Yeah, we have seen a few people reset the timer on a screen. Like, look at it, back up. You don't always have the option to back up, but reset the timer and then go. TheGons again is not getting the faster cycle, so is never gonna get the checkpoint on the screen with this strategy.
Freeball is super off again. Here.
Yeah. I'm surprised. This kind of thing was the kind of thing I could only do by having some kind of visual cue, right? Platform comes out and then wait, like hesitate for 30 frames or something, and then go. I'm probably going to be a little bit. If there isn't a solid visual cue, like there's a hesitate for 30 frames, it's hard to reproduce that, of course, but I'm going to get close at least.
And I mean, it's the first one off the screen. You can just be 30 frames after starting. I go.
Yeah, so I wonder if they straight up forgot a visual cue, or if they've just been sort of feeling out this whole time.
Also now they're going for like the second cycle, so they're already taking time.
Yeah.
I don't like. I mean, if you're gonna like take the time to forcibly learn a cycle, might as well learn the first one.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Oh,
Didn't jump.
it's tough. Yeah, you want to jump at the edge of the platform because you don't jump very far.
Oh!
But
Oh my god!
a miracle!
That was cool.
The sides underneath the springs, there's a little bit you can get your feet on, and Freeball found it. Oh wow! Look at this screen! Look at this screen!
Nice. Oh, Nick.
Oh, the snake! The snake is brutal.
It's very long.
Jumping over the snake is like a frame perfect or something.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's like designed to be as annoying as possible. Oh, and then we have this annoying section at the bottom. No, go! Don't wait. Ah, should have waited. Told you.
Gons.
Oh, I left my enemy on. Sorry.
I didn't see if the Gons got this. Oh, the Gons actually got the checkpoint after the top part there. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's correct. One up. The top left corner of the screen has a timer, and if it hits 0, you don't get a checkpoint, even if you beat the screen.
Which I still think is pretty cool.
It's a neat idea. I think it doesn't work.
I mean, I didn't play it. Maybe that's the difference. Maybe if I play it, I will also come to the conclusion, wow, this sucked.
I think the Gons is handling this screen that Freeball was on for so long just overall much better.
What?
Go!
What?
Go! Thought he was dead, and now he doesn't have a checkpoint.
Oh,
Lost
God.
faith. To his credit, when Freeball got that little foot clip on the spring, reacted immediately and carried it home.
Yeah. Freeball
Freeball
has that
hesitates a little bit, but hesitates not too long and still gets the checkpoint.
one. Do you go over the snake or all the way over the snake, or do you jump over?
Right.
I think you have. Oh, you can go in onto the spring. I mean, you have to go onto the spring.
You have to.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't jump that far. So what is that about? Is it just because you can't make it into the first cycle?
Don't remember. I don't think so. I think if you were somehow to be able to just walk directly to the spring and then go off of it, it'd still send you as high as if you jumped onto it from above. Don's looking at the screen, dies, but has the checkpoint. In case anyone was wondering, Freeball did make this spring between the spikes look pretty easy. You really do got to squeeze in there. It is very precise.
On the first one, maybe you can hold against the right wall, like it's Super Mario Maker or something.
Yeah, maybe.
But then, I mean, you have to learn it for the second one anyway, so.
Yeah. Oh, the floor came and denied Freeball. I think his positioning was a little off. I think he would have caught the floor anyway, but could not get in that spring.
I mean, you can't make that cycle, can you? Oh, you can. So, I would take a moment to look at the end of the level. He's got like a grasp of the start and the middle, so he can theoretically do it. But then once he does do it, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, the end of the level, you're basically just wait for the snake to touch the left wall, and then as soon as it turns around, you follow it.
Yeah. But you do have to know
if Freeball's
that.
ready for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember there was something weird about cycles when you die. Maybe let's try to pay attention and see. Like, are the platforms in the snake always on the same cycles, you know?
Okay, so Oh, you're right.
Yeah, that sucks.
Wait,
that
what?
sucks a lot. The platforms
Yeah.
don't reset their cycles, but the snakes do, I think is what's going on.
Yes, so right now the platform disappeared as the snake left it on the first cycle. Same here. But here, see, this time it waited longer. Oh god, that sucks.
Yeah.
I was not aware of that. Oh, that really sucks. That's stupid.
TheGons is right here, very close.
Oh no, you have to let yourself be carried.
Oh, really just kind of was going for it. Freeball's like waiting for like it. Oh, what? The platform caught him on the way up? That's not how that works.
Some good physics. So maybe I would look for which cycles I'm looking for, and then just jump into the snake if it's wrong.
Yeah, but I don't know, it's tough to even spot.
Oh, no time.
Oh,
Even make it.
I didn't even notice it while I was racing. Like, I finished the whole goal. It wasn't until Jorf said something about the cycles being garbage that I kind of realized that it could even be a thing. And then it wasn't until this screen just now that I saw visually, like with my own eyes, what was going on. I can also see TheGons has joined Freeball in this very difficult room.
What's going on in the top right? Is it because we have a checkpoint for the screen?
Yes. When you see the flag, you know if you die, you're still going to be on this screen. So one of our testers really liked this. They marked it pink which is the color we use for like, hey, this could go in top 8.
Oh, Freeball barely made it.
Oh, and has the checkpoint.
Like the bareliest of made it. Oh. Can just quickly drop down there. Or maybe leaving the screen and coming back resets the cycle.
Oh, that's a good bet. Yeah.
Ah, close one.
Rage-inducing is the words that Yorkie has used to describe this game. I think that may have been exactly what Shrambles cautioned this game might be.
Find like the notes for the testers.
No, sorry, it was Mooware. This was also submitted by Mooware, by the way. Yeah, it's pretty hard and can be rage-inducing, so I'd suggest keeping it for later rounds.
Oh no, just go. No.
Oh,
Don't wait.
It was all there. No
On the back,
checkpoint
on the
for
back,
Freeball.
on the back!
It's not gonna happen.
You have to slide with your trunks down so that the water slide is faster.
Yeah, it was a slightly different submission from Mooware.
You have to beat the red brick section. Oh
No,
no!
shorter. But on normal difficulty, whatever that means. Maybe the checkpoint times
Oh,
are
no
more
check.
forgiving.
It didn't even say 0.
Oh,
Oh my god. Ah. What happens if you go back without the checkpoint?
then, oh, like you do you just beat the screen immediately and then get a checkpoint? I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, I would
I never
be
tried
surprised.
it.
Yeah,
but
I would be surprised, but I would
don't
try
think
it.
so. The checkpoint times are harsher on normal. Okay.
Oh god.
I don't know which I'd prefer.
Oh, shorter and harder to get checkpoints. He's not gonna make
Yeah.
it. He made it. Oh god, these are 3 plat. I think you just gotta jump to the right one immediately. I don't think you have
the
time.
spring takes you. Yeah. But it's tough because the spring, you hit the spring at this. Okay, never mind. It syncs up perfectly. That's good. There it is. I was gonna say you don't get to choose when you start bouncing on the spring. So if that didn't line up nicely with the platforms, then you were toast. Oh, Freeball almost one-shot this, but it's not gonna get a checkpoint.
It looked really easy, but then he didn't get the checkpoint.
Yeah.
Wait, did the spiders spawn on different cycle? Oh, that's not a
Wonder.
checkpoint.
Too early from Freeball. TheGons is trying to just run straight to the edge and just jump right up. I don't think that's a thing.
Wait, these spiders spawn in different cycles. See, this time it worked right. Right? Like the top one.
Yeah.
Left!
Left.
What the
Oh boy.
What the hell is going on?
Oof. It's funny how a small thing like that can like kind of make or break a game in a lot of ways.
Ah, should have gone this too late. Alright, time to one try this.
This is doable to
Yeah,
one try. Like
yeah, if
if
you
you
make
get
the
through the
first one,
electricity,
Yeah,
you're good.
there is a spike in between the bouncers, but you're a slow-mo, not a jumping one.
Oh, Freeball almost had it. TheGons, how close are they to finally getting this screen? It's hard to say because how much do they understand about? how
Oh,
this oh, you can clip onto that platform. That's why they keep going over there.
that was pretty cool though.
Okay.
I don't think they're
No
gonna beat the
checkpoint.
screen.
No. Even if they do, it's not going to be with a checkpoint.
Oh, yeah, that's not gonna work. Whoa, people.
Freeball had the checkpoint and then got another one. Didn't even need it.
What if you got like checkpoint tokens you can use? And then you can choose to
I
skip
don't
one.
like that either because you don't know. You don't know how hard the rest of the game is, how far apart you need to go before you get another token or whatever.
Yeah, it was more like a bad on purpose suggestion. How many match?
We've had a couple submissions where you have limited lives, very limited lives, and a hard game over back to the title screen. But you can save, and the save saves your life count. So you have to try to ration your lives because there are checkpoints mid stage, so lives are useful for that reason. But if you burn through them early, the last few stages of the goal, whatever they are, you have to do the entire stage in one go. And so you have to sort of make these decisions about what to do with your lives mid-race. And I don't like that. You don't have enough information to make good decisions about that, I think. The spikes have returned. They're little twirly. They're roots. I don't know what they are, but they're squares is what they are. They, despite what you might think, the hitbox is a square.
Yeah. You can't hold right on these bouncy things. You gotta always stop perfectly and then start moving soon enough so that you can make it to the next one.
Yep. But it really, you have to let off the D-pad for like just a couple of frames, because if you are not holding right soon enough, you're not going to clear it. I'm hoping for that platform clip. I'm surprised that this is the strategy, right? They haven't even tried to go across the top. Oh, wait, we're seeing some stuff. I guess they try to go, and this is the backup.
I don't know about the backup.
Just thinking about if Freeball, for some reason, didn't have a checkpoint on the screen and how he's died like literally 30 times.
Yeah.
He would have had to beat the previous screen like 30 times to get all these attempts.
Lightning one?
Yeah.
Yeah, like imagine if that one was like broken. Like, oops, I set the timer to 4 seconds, you can't make it.
Yep. As bad as it can feel sometimes, it's just a couple seconds away from being so much worse. But sometimes this game feels great. Sometimes it's only a couple attempts before you get through a screen, and you did it quick enough for the checkpoint.
Go.
Is this is gonna have to wait, and that's not gonna be the difference between getting the checkpoint.
Nice. Hold on, I got the thing. Here we go. Oh, I'm blocking the more tangible progress. Just going for it. Waits for that cycle.
Shoot.
That's gonna...
The platform. Isn't it? Yeah, it's not going to get the checkpoint, I think. Oh, I wasn't sure whether to go fast or slow. That was tough. I wasn't sure whether to go fast or slow.
I mean, you have to try.
Yeah. But like, even if you wanted to go slow, I don't think you could. Like, I don't think it was possible to go slow enough to make the next cycle.
Oh yeah, because you can't stop before.
It was fast or die.
Fast or die. Like
fast or die.
It's like skating.
Fast or die. Yeah.
Oh, the guns waits again. Let's do the belly flop. Oh no.
Not even close.
Not much of a belly flop. It's a back flop.
Back flop. What is it? It's a pratfall if you go backwards.
In German, it's a Rückenklatscher. It's like a back clapper.
Makes sense.
And then if you do it the other way, tummy clapper.
I like it.
Freeball has been stuck on this for a while. TheGons looks like he could beat this, and then after this.
Yeah, this is funny too, because the first time we saw this exact sort of challenge, it was those spikes with the springs between. Oh boy! Freeball gets it. Plenty of time to spare. Has the checkpoint.
It's like, do I jump on the left or the right of it?
Yep. And also, like, you could probably do it, but if you're waiting too many cycles, you're going to get to the end and find out you were too slow.
Yeah,
this is not going to be too slow. That was very fast.
And there's this horrible hallway at the end. We just waste 5 seconds or whatever.
You're like, oh, I'm pretty good. I got lots of time. And then like, oh, shoot.
I don't know about this.
No, I don't think that's enough. This mold is very slow. Oh, go. Yes!
We're doing a lot of jumpy.
Big lead for Freeball.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Freeball handled the spikes with the springs earlier in the sewers pretty well. The TheGons died there a little bit more, I want to say.
Oh, you think that TheGons is going to have even more problems on that screen?
Right, yeah. That or I'm completely wrong, so we'll see.
We will see.
Maybe the hitbox of the springs sort of filling the space. Oh, look, there's like you can stand on the very far left of the... Oh, shoot.
Or do you wanna?
I don't know, but if you want to get through this with no checkpoint, that's one way to do it. Oh, so much time. So much time. Waits just a little bit and needed to not wait at all. Oh no.
I mean,
No, I don't think.
it's hard to tell because the platforms aren't on the same cycles as the snakes,
Right.
as we have discovered. Oh, go, 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 go. Oh no, jumps too early.
I don't think the game was made to be bad. The game was made to be hard. And so if you don't like hard games, then that will kind of go hand in hand with bad for you. I think some of the ways in which this game is hard are great, and some of the ways in which this game is hard are not.
Oh, the guns made it.
Freeball also, I think, is going to make it one checkpoint.
When it says 1 and you transition, that is like nervous. Oh, the guns is just acing this one.
Onto the spiders.
I forgot about the screen.
Oh, this is a tough one that Freeball is on. The first time I beat this one, I didn't get a checkpoint, and the next screen is kind of easy. It's beatable on the first try, and I got very close and died on the final jump, and then came back to this checkpoint and was here for 5 minutes or something. Just thinking about how if I had just clutched out that one jump, that none of this would have happened.
Yeah, you could have been on vacation by now. In the next screen. Guns is not gonna make this.
0.
Oh, but this is still a doable one.
Yeah, like you can just fall through this lightning.
Yeah, it's
I
just
don't
kind of
know when to do it.
Yeah, just drop whenever. Oh, but he makes it. Oh, that didn't even look like it was good.
How did that possibly get through?
He touched the
That's
last one. He like phased through it.
Like you can control a little bit, like when you go to sort of give yourself the best chances, and it looked like the Gons went exactly at the wrong time and still got through. Just zigzagged between all the zigzags.
Right, the Gons and Freeball now on the teal brick section.
Yeah, this is pretty close. I think this is the final sort of section. I think you go to the right, and then you drop down, and that's the red brick section? Maybe. Maybe it's down and then back left again. I don't remember.
Oh, it jumps you high.
Yeah. Of course it does.
Oh, good one, good one. Oh, beautiful. I should have recropped the game, by the way. I totally forgot about that because it was almost good anyway.
Oh, I was wrong. I think it was this screen.
The hard one?
That was, yeah, with the easy one after it. The Gons checkpoint. Very close. Nice opening from Freeball. I found the lightning on the right-hand side of the room to be a problem. There's a cycle decision to be made on the left side of the screen. Yeah, I think you can get under it as you go back left, or wait and go over. I think.
You want to be fast, right?
Yeah, but it's really hard to go under if it's even possible. Like, I'm having trouble even telling if it is possible. It's so hard, you know?
I think it is. And I think, like, an early cycle like that you can practice. Because then it's like time you save at the start and you know you can save means you have more time to just kind of first try the thing at the end.
It's also like, maybe you don't have to do that, right? Maybe you can still get the checkpoint even if you do the slower one, but you don't know that. You can't calculate that.
Yeah. Time to wing it. Oh no.
Yeah, well, goes under.
At least you can look at the next.
Well. This is the one. The next screen is doable.
We have this nice music. Some Twilight Princess. No, it's some game I've never heard of. Do you know this game? Seems
I'm
like a
not
game you
sure.
would know.
I don't have the names.
Well,
Oh, this sounds like Chrono Cross. Hold on.
It is The Guardian Legend.
Oh, no. I don't know much about that game.
Alright, TheGons. Looking good. Got a lot of time. Oh, one more jump. Oh, that was beautiful. Actually jumped to the left. I think I would have like
Yeah.
done like a double jump, like right and then left. But that would have probably killed me.
Yeah, the gun still had 2 seconds on the clock too, so holding left there on the fall, totally fine.
Freeball pretty early found out you can make the cycle by just walking on the spring on the right side of the gun screen. If you just walk here, you can make that cycle. And here, jump, jump, jump. And then once you go back up from the hole, you can just hold right. Or not.
Well, I
guess
gotta
if
be.
you- yeah.
You gotta come out just right. The other thing with going over the lightning for Freeball's screen, when he's going to the left, going over the lightning, it's hard to get the top part of the screen after that. You give yourself less of a window for it.
Oh yeah. Did he even
So,
try
like,
to
if-
go under?
I don't know if I've seen it.
Yeah, me neither.
It's hard to tell. It's just kind of the same 2 jumps over and over and over in my peripheral vision sometimes, but I don't think so.
The Guns was really late on the jump, but still made it. But that's actually pretty easy.
It's funny how the bar for like easy and hard has been completely warped after watching this game for
Yeah.
40 minutes.
It's just
Pretty easy.
do it
It's like
50
5
times.
frames.
Yeah, do it 50 times and it'll be easy. 6
All right.
seconds.
I think Freeball's lost way too much time
yeah,
to make this happen.
6
with the
seconds for
checkpoint.
this last section. Yeah, I don't know if you can even make that last spring without bouncing twice.
Yeah, I don't remember what the end of the screen, I remember the left side, having to sort of choose how I wanted to approach it. And then the right side, I just remember dying a lot. I don't remember really finding an answer and just kind of stumbling through it.
I want to see Freeball go under.
Maybe when the Gons gets there, that's the approach that they will take.
I think Freeball just went under, but on like the cycle after.
Oh, yeah, it's trying to go under. They've noticed how long they are waiting there sometimes. Ooh, that's really close.
But he was late on the, like here, he's late again. It's late. And almost made it. I'm very sure it's possible. Oh, goodbye.
I guess you don't want the... Yeah, I think it is possible. We got some inspirational DuckTales movies.
Yeah, I was gonna
for
say
these
it's
players.
the most remixed song ever.
It's up there. It's up there with Sonic 3's Ice Cap Zone.
Castlevania.
Yeah. Oh, the Gons got to the end of the screen.
Oh, nice. This one was pretty hard, but isn't this the one before the one Freeball is on?
Yes, yes it is.
Ooh.
It's kind of funny actually, because this was where Jorf caught up to me in my race with him testing this game. In that race, Jorf caught up and passed me and beat me by a couple minutes or something.
But you started at the same time.
Yeah, the way that a race
Well,
usually does.
I don't know, maybe he gave you a head start. Like initial D or something.
Yeah, he beat me by a minute and a half. So, Is TheGons gonna play the role of Jorf in this race? It's entirely possible. If you're in a race and you have to choose between being the Mythical 9 or the Jorf, I definitely encourage you to choose the Jorf.
That's what TheGons did. And freeball 7 seconds? Huh?
It's tough. He hasn't been to the right side of the screen very often
Yeah.
at all. So has no plan, right?
He's been trying to walk off the platform, which I think will work, because... But then I don't know if you can make it when the lightning's at the bottom. Because that's the tighter window, obviously. I still want to see him jump under the first lightning. I think it's so possible. He hasn't gotten a clean, attempt at it yet. Even this isn't clean. But then, the top lines up pretty nicely, actually, so maybe you wouldn't even be able to save that much time. Oh! The guns, but no checkpoint.
Oh.
Ah,
Oh,
walks
oh, and
off.
you do need to jump, yeah.
Freeball pretty fast. Walk off. Okay, okay. Ah, doesn't make the jump.
Oh, he kind of had to just go for it, right? Second
Yeah.
bounce would not
Yeah,
get him the checkpoint.
Yeah.
So now he knows, if I do what I want to do on this screen, I'm gonna have to double bounce on the top spring. I don't think he's gonna get the checkpoint, right?
I mean, maybe you can land further right on the top spring.
Yeah. Or you could do that thing where you stick your foot in between where the spring meets the block underneath it, and then just do a jump off of that.
Oh, the double bounce, not enough.
Okay,
But this is the easy one.
so yes, it is.
Oh yeah, you got
Oh,
all the time in the world.
easy's in quotation marks here. It's all relative. Like I said, I died.
I mean, there was I guess there was time pressure, right?
Yeah, that too. Freeball could have backed up, I think, and reset the timer once he had kind of scouted it out.
Oh,
That would have been a great
look,
use of that.
look.
The double
Yes.
bounce,
Yep.
just as the Gons as well joins, or was about to join Freeball on the screen before Freeball
Freeball gets
left
away.
out the back door. Yeah.
Well, can you not jump off the top? But you have to, right?
No.
Oh yeah, the screen is free. What the hell?
Yeah, I died on the final jump. It's a big jump. You're not very fast.
Oh, but sometimes walking off doesn't work.
What? Oh no.
That's so dumb.
What's that? Oh,
You can jump.
maybe Freeball did a little jump.
Thanks.
That's a checkpoint.
Oh, this one's easy too. What is this baby town all of a sudden?
Oh yeah, sometimes if you hit the very corner of a spring, you don't spring.
Ah. It's not like small Ame, where the opposite happens.
No.
When you hit the corner of a bouncy block, you just go fly. These springs are so temperamental.
Mm-hmm. They demand you hit the very corner of them to make these gaps, but then sometimes on the very, very corner, they just don't work.
That sucks. How about the end is free?
Oh. Okay.
This one looks easy too. I don't know what happened to this game all of a sudden. There are 2 hard jumps in this. This is free.
There's still at least one more very, very hard screen left.
Once you're down there, how are you gonna fail that?
Depends how high that bottom spring goes.
Okay, yeah, the first one I can... yeah, I guess. I think it's high enough though. Like, you can hit like the corner of one of these springs.
It's to fall through the two roots, you gotta be coming straight down, right? So when you get that spring at the bottom, you're gonna be hitting the very left side of it, most likely. And so if you hold right, are you gonna get clear of the root above you? Oh, it's not even gonna send you that high. Okay.
Oh, he was holding right and just barely made it. This one is easy too.
It's not.
It's not?
It's not. It is.
Yeah.
It's this one.
Okay, yeah, I can see this one being harder because you gotta jump over the stupid lightning, and especially
Actually,
the first one.
It's not even this one. There's something coming up that was brutal.
Okay.
I said it's not just like tapping into like some kind of like just primal instinct I had based off of my experience. And then I just looked at it and was like, no, I'm wrong. TheGons has been onto the right side of the screen pretty often.
Also, yeah, 1up40 talking about how the horizontal lightning like, edges, they don't kill you, but the vertical ones do. So if the guns falls into one of these lightning
I
emitters,
see.
he will die. But freeball
Like
will not die.
where the wires are coming out, yeah.
Yeah, which is weird, but I mean it's like almost off screen anyway.
Yeah, I mean you would just like drop into a pit and die anyway.
Yeah.
Very little progress in the past minute, or like in terms of like on the screen that they are on, we haven't seen more than the first couple of steps. All right, TheGons waits a cycle and gets to the right side of the screen.
But I think he has enough time. This is too late. He had to make that one. Has to walk across that block while the lightning is up.
I think this one Freeball is on was one where I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this little stutter step hesitation thing. I don't know how many frames it is. It's just like whatever my natural biomechanics think is a good amount of time to have my thumb twitch off and on a D-pad or whatever, or that many frames. That's how many frames I'm gonna hesitate here and see what happens, and it lined me up for this jump at the start of the room.
Okay. If the game has music, I would probably fall into the trap of using the beat of that. And then maybe it changes, or it's like a section where you can't hear it anymore, or something like that.
The composer is like an auteur, and it like changes time signature partway through the song. That's not even that like advanced a technique, but I don't know. For an NES homebrew game, that's not typically the sort of thing you would hear, I guess. Also, time signature has nothing to do with beats per minute, right? I'm not a music guy.
No,
I think
it does
they're
not.
different.
Time signature is just...
It's beats per measure. But the beats would still be coming at the same rhythm. TheGons not at getting the checkpoint.
Oh, but this one is the free one.
It's doable.
Allegedly.
Free is it exact. That's a strong word, but it's doable.
Allegedly. Try to make it by walking off, which I swear worked for freeball at least once.
It didn't look like he jumped to me. Yeah, tempo is another word for beats per minute, I guess. Beats per minute is the measurement of the tempo. There we go.
Oh,
whoa!
nice.
Free ball with the
checkpoint.
clear. We got more spiders.
This
Thankfully, the
one's free.
screen is easy.
Person has to make that last jump.
Yeah. So the spiders went right, right, left, right, right, right,
You went right.
left,
on...
left, left.
Sure, just go whenever. We are now in the stone section.
Yeah, okay, there's a whole other section. Shoot, I forgot about this. This is gonna be close to time, I think, on this one.
I remember at the start of the race, you were like, "Oh, I'm worried how long this is taking them already."
Yeah, I mean it's hard. It's really. One thing I've learned is that when it comes to platformers, it's probably true of any game really, but I've noticed it more in platformers. There, if a game has a certain level of difficulty, right, it requires a certain level of skill from a player. If you're just like a little bit above, it's only going to take you so many attempts before you can kind of zero in on it. And if you're below that line, it takes so many more attempts to sort of figure out how to be good enough to do it. Like you can't just become a fundamentally better platformer in the time during a race, right? So like I've seen that like if you are good enough, then the race times are all very close, around like within 5 minutes of each other. And then if you're not good enough, there's like a second clump of people who are all like 20 minutes behind that, but all kind of close to each other, and they're more spread out. But there's just this gulf that can be really hard to overcome with a really difficult platformer. And it scares me as a tester because like I'm pretty good at platformers, so I'll do a thing like slow-mo. What did this take me? 36 minutes, right? So
36?
when I get 36 minutes, there's no way I don't think of myself as a very good player in general, right? So it's hard for me to imagine if I do 36, anyone's ever going to take an hour plus.
Especially on a
maybe, right?
on a platformer. It's not a puzzle game.
Yeah, but hard puzzle games, hard platformers have this sort of effect where if you just don't meet the level of skill they're looking for, it's just grueling.
You know what else is grueling? This music.
Why did someone make a Christmas carol out of this song? I've heard a big band version of this song. That was fun. I liked it.
Yeah.
TheGons has the checkpoint on this screen.
Oh, nice. And like the next 3 screens or something were screens that freeball did pretty quickly.
Yeah, there was one hard one with the horizontal triple lightning.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of triple lightning that are not horizontal.
We're on some vertical stuff. Yeah, this, I'm starting to remember, this is where some of the hard stuff started really...
Looks easy enough. Just had to wait a little more on this one. Can you control your bounce height? Sometimes they bounce really not high.
I think so. Well, maybe it's control in quotation marks because like it's like where you hit the spring.
Yeah, you hit the edge or whatever, yeah. That's what I was thinking too.
I don't remember.
Freeball is just holding right. Sometimes it works.
I thought you were laughing because of the song was entering its dramatic, emotional slowdown.
Not even done yet. It keeps going.
Look at me still talking when there's science to do.
Do you know that comic where it's like, oh man, I wish there was a way to find out who the true gamers are.
Oh.
Like
no, I'm thinking of the one where the guy wants to find the cool people at the party.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Well, and he goes, dental plan, and then a bunch of people go, Lisa needs braces. And he's like, yes, I found my tribe.
It's like
With
that,
a
except
Simpsons
it's like
reference.
who the true gamers are, and then he says, oh, the cake is a lie, or something. And it's horrible.
I don't want to hang out with someone who proudly does a Portal cake is a lie reference in 2022.
2007 was a different time, and even then it was overdone.
So the springs with the lightning, they're two different cycles. You have no control over either one really. Like once you You control when you start bouncing, but once you're bouncing, you're bouncing.
Oh god, my frames. Oh no.
They got a little weird. I think this might have been the screen. So many of these screens, I think I was just like, just desperate for some kind of consistent strategy. Visual cue, little hesitations, and none of it was ever like, oh, I'm moving in this way, and the lightning's moving in this way, so over the next second, I want to move like this to avoid it, right? Never was I ever able to make that kind of move. I was always just following the plan, and when I had no plan, I died, and then made up a plan for the part that killed me, sort of thing, and then just keep running it back, trying to follow the plan until I have enough plan to get to the edge of the screen. It was the only way I could get through it, and it's not the kind of game I like. Sort of route, memorize, and execute, like the way you would when you speedrun a game. I don't want to have to speedrun a game to get through it.
The internet is taking a poop. Or maybe Twitch is taking a poop. Someone's taking a poop.
Am I going a little robotic sometimes?
No, you're fine. And I think I'm fine.
I know the Discord stream, the quality was fluctuating a little bit. It's okay now. The Gons is just looking at this one. Yeah, it looks like the overall stream is not so okay.
Yeah. Everything was fine. Until freeball reached the screen.
The electricity, like he keeps hitting the electricity and that's interrupting the signal to your house.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a checkpoint. Oh man.
Oh, it's the same screen from before.
Yeah, with this extra little middle finger right up in the middle of the screen.
The middle finger.
The Gons is through that one screen. Every time that freeball clears the screen, the Gons is clearing another right behind, but needs to like catch up, right? Can't just keep pace like this. Oh god. This is the one, the diagonal lightning.
Oh yeah, the one you were talking about pretty early.
We'll see how this goes. There were a couple screens that I thought were hard that freeball had no trouble with. It's happened before in a lot of races where I'm like, here we go, this part, oh my god, and then they just do it. I'm like, oh.
Oh?
Whoa!
Oh! Ah! Could have maybe done like a double bounce in the middle.
Oh, the Gons is hiding from the electricity on the very left. Like, if you're on top of
That's
the
what
little
freeball
springy...
did too.
Yeah.
A few times. But it's slower. Freeball had like a fast cycle.
You need to hit the big spring to get the height to get up top.
Oh, my OBS is green again.
We're in the clear.
When I turn on the stream, oh, it caught up or something. I don't know. Like I was testing to see if the stream worked, and it was like 2 minutes behind even for me. But now it's fine. Hey, we're back.
Hello.
We're back live.
Chad is making 2-minute-old references about someone somewhere taking a poop.
Wow, Chad, get with the times. We're already way past poop. Freeball. Yeah, he had like a really good setup for the first half, and that allowed him to like come up with something for the second half.
I never found anything good for the first half, at least not quickly. I think this is kind of over. There's really not much left, and there's a lot of difficult screens between freeball and the Gons.
Yeah, it's like a question of how much is left and how hard is what is left. And I don't think it's very hard. Ah, the gun's so close. Oh, could have walked there. Ah, freeball almost made it. I don't think.
Yeah, I think the walk under is a good strat.
Yeah, and like the lower path, where the lightning just goes back and forth, that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, you could drop down, I guess. Take the top route and then between the fourth and
Oh,
fifth
yeah,
blocks,
yeah.
drop down.
And then you can jump across when the lightning is high.
Yeah. That's probably what I'd aim for. The absolute fastest thing is probably dropping down early for some reason. You know, like this game was built with speedruns in mind, so I mean, well, you'd maybe
No, what?
you'd think the cycle stuff would be better if it was built with speedruns in mind.
Why didn't freeball just walk off?
Yeah.
He did like what you said, but while he was already on the last block.
Right. Just some hesitation.
Ah, hesitation again. Spin. So in the homebrew game we played yesterday, when you get killed, or no, when you get hurt by an enemy, you turn like into this mess of random ram. It's really funny.
It's pretty cool that Freeball just cleared that screen with a checkpoint.
Yeah.
TheGons as well.
Oh!
Making progress.
But he's
would've
got
been
like these
amazing.
setups. He's just holding right and like holding
Yeah.
jump at specific times to get the right height from certain bouncers.
I think I remember the hold right strat on that one. Oh, was this the diagonal lightning one that I hated everything?
How long ago did you test this?
I don't know. It was one of the first ones. It's like 2 months. No, I think the first one was more of a problem for me than this one, but maybe not.
It has like barbed wire. Oh no, Twitch, please, no. We've been through this.
Want to know something really scary? Doysum finished this goal in 28 minutes 33 seconds.
Yeah. That one guy finished in 47 minutes.
Yeah. All these tournament competitors should be glad Doysum is testing and not playing, because goddamn.
Yeah, a lot of the testers seem really good somehow. Like Deutschem, Grove, Sully has some good times, I've heard.
Yes. Alpha 5 is testing this year, former top 8. FFAO's former top 8. Regardless of how you feel about Alpha 5's commentary, he is a remarkable mystery player.
I mean, I beat him in... I think I only played him in Mystery Tournament once in top 8. Losers? Like top 8, I think, and I won. It was good.
Yeah.
Actually,
you're
what-
also a remarkable mystery player.
Actually, it was winners because it was a best of 1. And losers, it's at least best of 3.
That's, I was gonna say a checkpoint, but the Gons didn't get the checkpoint. It's gonna have to do it again.
We were waiting a long time there. This last diagonal lightning is pretty annoying. It feels like you gotta go when it's right, but getting to it means it's gonna be on the left. Oh, that looked good. Freeball had jumped higher.
Trying to remember how many screens back the Gons is. It's at least 3. It might be more.
Did you do one of the... like with all the springs at the bottom and the lightning at the top?
Did the first one. Not the one with the lightning going down the middle, though, I think.
Oh! Whoa!
Oh, the touch of the barbed wire!
The lightning like turned around or something. Pretty weird.
Oh, that's it. That's a checkpoint.
If you can just walk across this. You don't have to go anywhere in this level.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
Don't walk into the spring. Or do.
TheGons is back on the screen with a proper checkpoint this time. Oh wow, the spring launches you high enough to actually get hit by the lightning above, as well as the one below. Freeball is hustling, has never seen this part of the stage before, wants the checkpoint, doesn't want to wait, waits a little bit too long. Was it too long? No! It doesn't matter. That's the end. GG. And an immediate forfeit from TheGons, as was predicted in chat. Apologies if we missed the
No, we got that.
on stream. We captured it all. Okay, good. TheGons, comment. I would rather shower in hot sauce for the rest of my life than touch this again.
Can eat chicken wings in the shower if you...
There's some pretty serious upsides we need to consider.
Well, you can sell
You
it.
you could eat breakfast and shower at the same time in the morning. Get to work on time for once.
That's true.
As long as you're willing to eat spicy chicken wings for breakfast. But I guess it could be spicy something else. It would have to be spicy though, because it is hot sauce. Hello, Freeball.
Hey guys.
And hello, TheGons.
Hello. I'm free. I don't have to play this ever again.
Yeah, it was just really, really hard. And well, okay, let's talk about how it's hard, because it just asks you to do some hard things, I guess. But there's also this checkpoint system. So I guess how did you find this? How did it make you feel?
I mean, first of all, the soundtrack is the most annoying thing I've ever heard in my life. Whoever made that high-pitched beeping noise, I hate that person.
Yeah, I think a
that
programmer
hurts.
who is not a musician, probably.
Yeah, but don't put that high-pitched beeping in. That literally hurt my ears. The checkpoint system to me seems kind of counterintuitive for a game like that, because you shouldn't be punished for being more careful, but you kinda are. And I get what the person was going for, but I really don't like it.
Yeah,
So,
I thought
yeah.
the same during the race. Like, the timer makes it so that you have to kind of hope to get through the cycles in some places where you wouldn't normally wait for like a spider to run by or whatever. And this way you just hold right at the start and then you hope. Because
Yeah,
I
the
noticed
fact-
that sometimes the cycles also, they don't restart if you die. It's not
they
the
don't
same.
restart.
It's absolutely infuriating.
This was the other hard thing about this game that I think was kind of unintended. Like, I think it was probably a bug. But yeah, there was the screen where the platforms would... No, the platforms would not reset their cycles, but the snake going back and forth would.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
And, like, you needed them to be synced with each other because there was a very small window and the snake was not covering the thing where you needed the platform to also not be covering it.
Yeah, I gave up doing that the normal way. I just clipped through the left platform.
You sure did. I was like, why is TheGons just standing over here? He knows he can't jump that high, and then, bam, you just...
Yeah, I accidentally
cool.
did that with the right one, and then I was like, I will just do this intentionally now, because fuck the snake. I really didn't like the snake.
I didn't like anytime lightning was going diagonal.
Oh yeah, that was also very much not fun.
Yeah.
Wait, there was more than once?
Yeah, right at the you missed the last two. The diagonal lightning comes back.
Are you sure you don't want to finish those last levels.
Yes,
So
I am very
get
sure I
enjoy
don't want
it.
to finish that.
You were pretty close. There was like 4 screens or something left.
That's 4 screens too much. Like this
yeah.
is
I hear you.
Normally I have no problem with just beating the mystery tournament games, but this one hurt.
There's also the fact that the hitboxes are always the full tile, so you constantly bump your head if you think you have some space there to jump. No, you don't.
Mhm.
It's really hard. I think at the start of that one screen with the vertical lightning, I think I ran into the first, like, I bumped my head on every second jump on the first try, so I just restarted every 1 second.
Yeah.
It was so much pain.
I found myself only able to get through some of these screens by just sort of like routing out a mini speedrun route through the screen and then trying to execute on that. Did you guys find yourself doing that at all?
Yeah, I definitely did. Like in
In
some
some of
places,
them.
I counted the jumps on the trampolines in some cases so that the timing would work out. That being said, I still don't know exactly how the hell the trampolines work because sometimes
neither
they
do
just
I.
don't bounce you high.
Yeah, they seem to give you a flaccid jump if you hold jump, but that also isn't really
Yeah,
consistent.
not always, no.
And
I
then-
don't get the trampolines.
The edges of them too will just not spring you sometimes.
Yeah, there was also the one room where you had to just walk off one tile, and sometimes you just didn't walk far enough.
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
with the 4 trampolines and the
Yes.
spike pillars in between, and I thought the guy was going for us just holding right, and sometimes you got through the first jump and sometimes you didn't, and then it's weird, even if you just hold right.
Yeah. We saw that. We weren't sure if you had tapped the jump button and we just didn't see it, or if indeed there was some kind of like sub-pixel thing going on or
Yeah, I did end up tapping, of course, because it just didn't work, just walking. So I had to tap when it worked in the end.
right.
There were some rooms where I literally just hold right until the cycles aligned, because that was the only way I could think of doing the rooms. Because I really wanted the checkpoints.
Yeah. Absolutely. Like yeah, I mean everything is moving so fast and you are so slow
Yes.
that you have to see like galaxy brain style into the future to sort of have an idea of where you're supposed to be when.
I liked some of the ideas where it's like a little puzzle that you figure out. For example, that in that one room with the single spider, you had to jump left once more and then down again into the trampoline, then right. But if it puts in puzzles like this, then it shouldn't be like pixel perfect execution on top of it, because that's infuriating.
Yeah, it certainly is.
That being said, I have played worse games in Mystery Tournament.
It's
Maybe
hard to
you
say.
will later on, or maybe not. We'll see. I don't know. This was we had I think we had one tester that was like, oh, I really didn't like this, but it's good enough. And then we had one tester who was like, I love this. It could go top 8. So our opinions were split.
It reminded me of that one game with the... I have no idea what it's called, with the floating teddy bears that go in circles and etc. Does anyone know what I mean?
The
Well,
floating
it's just-
teddy bears that go in circles.
I think Goose played it once. Pretty sure Alpha submitted it. I don't know what it's called.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I can't bail you out.
It sounds like an
Yeah.
Action 52 game, though.
Yeah, TMR had to play it, I think, in the in some invitational. I think in the MT invitational too. I don't know. Somewhere. I think it's kind of a ROM hack too, maybe? I don't know. But it's similar with just waiting for cycles and super precise platforming.
I mean, if everything else would be consistent, then I would be fine with it. Like, if the cycles would reset, if the fucking trampolines would work, that would at least be decent.
It's true. These rough edges become things that you really cut yourself on in a game that demands such high precision. And in a different style of game, you might think like, oh, that was weird, and then you'd keep going and have more fun. But when you're just kind of grinding your face into them over and over, yeah, they really start to wear you down. So I'm sorry you guys didn't have a great experience playing this game. But TheGons, how was your mystery tournament experience overall?
It was the first mystery tournament that didn't like 6 years? A few years. It's been a while. I
Yeah,
think the last time was X.
and you've done like 6 more or something before X, even like you.
Yeah, there's been a long time where I didn't have any internet.
Wow.
It's been a very rough time.
Welcome back to the world of the. I was gonna say the living. I don't know. It's how I needed to live, but
Oh yeah, same. It was a very rough time. That's to say the least. However, one thing always stays constant. I still have a 0% win rate in games that have an animal in the title. This is like the 4th or 5th game that I played with an animal in the title, and I lose all of them. I don't know why, but it happens. I lost Felix the Cat. I lost what else did I lose? Let me see. I lost Frogger Advance: The Great Quest.
Frogger isn't
okay.
animal.
Well, it's fine. It's fine.
It's close enough to it, you know.
Did you play Turbo Turtle? Was that you?
No, but I lost Yuma Penguin Monogatari
Oh.
back in like MT4 or something.
Oh yeah, it's the penguin game where he just eats and gets fat.
Yeah.
Wow, you remember a loss from Mystery Tournament 4. It stuck with you, huh?
Oh no, I have a list of games that I played. just in case that I have to say I played this.
Oh.
I should have said I played this game, but
You see Mole in the title? You're like, no, I played it.
No, I saw this game being played by Gigman like a year ago, and it was like, I know that I hate this game, and I will hate this game when I ever play it. I will never touch this game. However, my competitive integrity was like, nah, you can't lie here. I should have lied. I really should have lied.
I don't think you should have lied. And thank you for not, I guess. And thank you for coming back and joining Mystery Tournament. I know this game wasn't up your alley, but maybe some of those other ones were pretty cool. I know the games are a little bit different nowadays.
My issue is everyone except me gets puzzle and Sokoban games. I don't. Why don't I get Sokoban games?
Is that what you're here for?
Yes!
Oh no. There are so many people who would love to switch places with you, I think.
Yes, I know, but I don't get any of those games.
You know, I would honestly take them too. So that would have been a cool race, maybe.
I wish we could just
Sokoban games.
I wish we could just do that for you guys.
What,
You want this
really?
one? All right, here you go. Have fun.
Have that one game that nobody else wants to play.
I mean, clearly that's an idea for another tournament. Boney is searching for ideas, right?
Yeah.
We should just
Now
make a
that would be an
tournament.
idea where you just have a list of games and you just mark what you want to play, and you get the one that nobody else marked.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that
Add
sounds
it to
very
the-
fun.
Post it in the Discord channel. freeball1, your mystery tournament run continues. I guess your next opponent is Bright Shadow.
Not gonna be easy, I think.
Yeah, depends. Bright Shadow had one of the best blind times we ever saw on Gain Ground. A very weird top-down shooter thing for the Genesis, I think. So, yeah. Hopefully, I don't think you have very high odds to draw another Genesis top-down shooter from for Mystery Tournament.
How big are the odds I will try a pixel perfect NES homebrew platformer?
I guess I can think of at least one.
Oh no.
Yeah. But there's like 100 games in there or something. No, there's not. There's more like 60, I think, right now. Anyway.
And 50 of them are DS by Hopscotch, so it's fine.
No. There's no way that many made it through the testing
think
process.
so?
I know exactly how many made it through, because I know how many didn't.
49.
I think you should add Enchanted for the DS.
Just throw it in there
Yeah.
after playing it on stream.
Yeah, it's a good game. I had so much fun doing
Was that from the
cartwheels.
Disney movie?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
It's-
I mean, we did have fun. You're not wrong about that.
I would not have fun racing this, I think. Because, like,
I
if
don't
I
think
lose,
so.
it's because the game sucked, and if I win, it's not really deserved because the game sucked.
Isn't that how you always feel losing or winning races?
Losing definitely, but winning, no. If I win, it's earned.
Like my last race, I really didn't feel like I earned the win. It was the 90-minute drift race. That one was not fun.
I mean, you did
I
better.
did not feel like I earned that.
Did better.
Yep. Yeah, but it timed out. It doesn't feel like deserved, you know? It's-
Well, I think you deserved it, regardless of how it makes you feel to not actually finish it.
It's fine. I got punished with slow-mo.
I'm sorry this game was a punishment for you, but I'm glad that you came back and did some more mystery tournament. We'd love to have you around. So thank you for that. Thank you so much for racing today, and thank you to both of you for coming to talk to us.
Yeah, GG TheGons. Good luck next tournament if you decide to join again.
Yeah, I'll probably do that. I'll just submit 150 Sokoban games so other people have to play Sokoban games.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll test them. And then
Alright.
we'll see.